Alright, Team Rose here with an anti-meta build, new build. Rate, comment, subscribe, tell me what you think about the deck. One Dark Arm Dragon. You have a lot of graveyard control, so it's pretty easy to fit them in there. One Gorz, OTK Stopper. Double Chaos Whisperer. 3 Overkill, it slows you down, and that's what gives you a lot of graveyard control. You remove whatever you don't want, don't let your opponent monster read whatever they want. You're running triple breakers, because Necro Rally is out there and you want to get rid of it, and even if they don't have Necro Rally, you can just summon it and your opponent will you waste their warning just because they don't want it to go to waste. So it's a good card. I'm running double spies because sometimes your opponent is a lot stronger than you, so you have to stall for a bit and then just synchro. One Gale, cut anything in half. 2 Spirit Reapers, they're your walls. You don't want to die that fast, and you have 2 DD Crows. You don't want your opponent to get whatever they want. You know, stop their monstery, their double-edged sword technique, whatever they want to do. Then you got double Thunder King. They stop gadgets, and gadgets can't go over it unless they have their solidarities out or they bring out the fortress. So it's pretty good. You just keep them out there for a couple of turns, it'll slow them down. You got 2 DD Warladies. If you don't like what your opponent has, just remove it from play, take the damage, it doesn't really matter. You got 1 Dimensional Alchemist. 2 is overkill, 1's good enough. You tend to draw him early in the game, so it doesn't slow you down. You can just use it whenever you need. Marshmallow. Another wall, and everybody's losing a lot of life points in this format because of the warnings, and everybody's running 7 tools and all of that. So you just want to run 1. People can die if they crash into it. You run double Rykos, destruction power, and then you want to mill because it helps your graveyard out a lot. And then you have 3 Raiders. I tried that with 2, and 3 was better. It stops a lot of decks out there. If your gadgets don't have anything, you can stop their effect. If 6 towns want to special summon synchro the first turn, just stop it. Even if it's your turn and you haven't said anything, you can do it. And well, they're tuners, so they help you out even if you can't really do anything. And those are the monsters. Now for the spells, you got 2 Mythical Space Typhoons. I run them because there's a lot of back row. 1 Dark Hole, just flush the field if you need to. The 1 Book of Moon, you know, book whatever you don't want them to have. 1 Monster Read, get whatever you want. 1 Allure, draw power, you don't really need it because you go through it rather fast, but it's there. Alright, for the traps, you got 3 Deep Prisms. You really need them because your monsters aren't that strong, and then you have to wait until you have a Chaos Sorcerer, so you want to remove whatever that you can. Then you got double 7 tools. You want to use those against warning. You know, they lose 2,000, you take 1,000. Solemn, they take half, you take 1,000, so just negate whatever they have. Then you got 2 Dark Horn of Heaven. You negate any special, and nowadays everything is synchroing, so just be like whatever, you don't even hit field, so you're good. 1 Solemn Warning, looking for a second one, and just Solemn Warning whatever you can't negate with Dark Horn or you don't want in the field, and then you got 1 Mirror Force. And now for the synchro deck, you got 1 Chimera Tech. Gadgets are out there, and I do run a side deck that has Cyber Dragon, so you just side those guys in and then bring her out. 1 Catastor, like I said, it really helps you out when you do synchro. 1 Bryonic, just because it can help you ditch out what you don't need. The Team Mark, double Black Rose. Just blow up the field whenever you're losing, and then if you have a Chaos Sorcerer, you'll still have a monster, so it doesn't really matter. 1 Armor Master, you know, if you can't go over what they have, just bring him out and he stalls for a couple of turns. Stardust Dragon, you don't synchro a lot anyway, so just run 1 of whatever you want, and then One mislearns to return whatever they have and you don't want them to have. Alright, so rate, comment, subscribe, and show me what you guys think about it, and that's my anti-meta deck.